Ladies and gentlemen, we have some brand new Fallout TV series leaked images we have to talk about. It has been confirmed that Fallout has wrapped up filming for Season 1. And some of you may have already seen this picture where it says that's a wrap on Fallout Season 1. Thank you so much for the hardest working crew. It has been a joy to work with you. Love, Ella. Which we can assume that came from Ella Purnell, who's also an actress in the Fallout series. But we're not here to talk about this picture. We are here because we have some official Fallout footage and some new leaked images that describe more of the story of what we should be expecting for the upcoming series. So stick around and let's analyze some of these leaked images. But before we get into it, don't forget to smash that like button right down below if you enjoy Fallout content. Let's get into it. Now, the first thing we have to talk about here is the short clip of a scene inside of Vault 33. This short video clip was uploaded by a Reddit user named Princeofbelclaire. Now, this is a very short clip, but what looks like we have two Vault 33 residents having a discussion with each other. Now, it's really hard to tell what the discussion is going on here because it's a relatively short clip, but let's analyze what's happening in the video. The first thing that popped out to me is if you look in the Vault Dweller's left hand, he's holding what looks like a fusion cell, and in his right hand looks like there's a laser rifle. It's really hard to tell what they're talking about here, but based off the body language, it feels like they're having a bit of an angry discussion, or at least a serious discussion explaining the weapon. Now, I had to watch this video clip over and over and over because I felt like the other Vault Dweller was like a statue, and it kind of looks like he's looking down upon this other Vault Dweller. And the fact that he's wearing a cowboy hat, I couldn't help but feel like he looks a lot like Preston Garvey if he was a Vault Dweller.
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help.
And if you look at his right hand, it looks like he's holding on to a Vault Tech lunch pail. And after all, it looks like this discussion is happening inside one of the Vault Tech classrooms. So that leaves me with the question, is this maybe a teacher? And the Vault Dweller to the right, is that a student? I don't know. He does look relatively younger than the Vault Dweller to the left-hand side. Before we move on to the next image, I do want to point out that this character might actually be the person in the official image we got last year. I know in my previous video, I made a speculation that it was Ella Purnell's character, but I'm open to the fact that it might be this character here, only because he's already holding onto a laser rifle. Maybe he already knows how to use it, had to get a little violent because he's trying to escape the vault, hence why we saw a dead guard on the floor. It's just speculation here, people. I'm not sure, but let's just enjoy it when the series comes out. Now, looking at this next image, it looks like we have confirmation that the new California Republic will make an appearance, just like how I predicted a couple videos ago. Now, it's kind of blurry and it's zoomed in, but we can see that it clearly says the new California Republic headquarters. And on imdb.com, we do have some confirmations that there was some filming in Nevada. And boy, that does give me some high hopes because we might be able to see some familiar locations that we've seen in Fallout New Vegas. Will we see Good Springs? Will we see Prim? Who knows? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Now, let's take a look at the image that gave me goosebumps when I saw this. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this image here. We are looking at the inside of a Vertibird. And we got this image from a Reddit user named Sofiadaguerre. And I apologize in advance if I butchered that name. I'm so sorry. But this image is incredible. Look at the minigun here. Everything looks so spot on. To be honest, this is probably my favorite leaked image I've seen so far for the series. One of my favorite things to do in Fallout 4 is to ride the Vertibird, use the minigun, and travel from one location to the other. And here we are, folks. We get to see this in live action for the series. I mean, we already knew that the Brotherhood of Steel was going to make an appearance in the series, but just seeing this image gives me a lot of joy. And if you take a look outside, it looks like we're flying over the Mojave Desert in Nevada. As someone who lives in Southern California, I can confirm that this is exactly how the desert looks like. Especially driving to Vegas, this is all you see on the way there. If you're excited to see the Vertibird in the series, let me know in the comments down below. Now, this next image looks like the exterior of Vault 33. And it looks like we're looking from the outside looking in. Now, I'm trying to puzzle up all the pieces here because if we look at the Fallout official image we got last year, maybe because it's so bright outside in the image that we don't get to see the staircase that well, but I'm starting to think that there might actually be two vault doors in this image. I think from the official image we got last year, we're seeing it from the hallway here. It looks like there's a tiny door entrance right here, but it also leads to a giant vault door here. So this should be pretty interesting. We also have this image here that shows a control console that opens up the vault doors. But one thing that sparked my curiosity in this image is if you zoom in on the refrigerator, we have a note here. I can't really tell. It looks like it says like Hondo and a couple numbers and letters. But the one thing that was interesting to me was the dog department right here, which leads me to this question. Is dog meat going to be in the series? We did see from the Red Rocket film set that there was a dog on set, looked like dog meat. Or perhaps we're just going to see some dogs on the set. Maybe they're going to be rabid wolves or they're going to be radiated dogs. Who knows? And in this last image, looks like we have a slate that shows the scene was taking place in the atrium of the vault. Nothing much to speculate here. Since we know a lot of filming took place in a vault, I just wanted to show this image because why not? Anyways, that's all I got for today, everyone. But what are your thoughts? What do you think about the Vertibird? Does it look awesome? Do you think it looks stupid? And what about Vault 33? Does the exterior look awesome? Does it look lame to you? Let me know down below. And I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy the Fallout videos here, and if you have not subscribed already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I try to make updates as soon as I find out about them. With that being said, I hope every single one of you has a great weekend, and I'll see you all in the next one. But until then, have a good one.